Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday night. The idiot is back out there again for another camp. You can't keep this guy grounded. Anyway, tonight I'm doing something a little bit different. Motorhome, glamping pod, log cabin. We're not about that here. We do it proper. I found a little gem, well it looks to be a little gem, in some woodland. Oh, I didn't realise I've bent me stick. Oh, yeah, doing something a little bit different. I am going to be spending the night in an underground house, as it's called on the map. I've had a little look, see what it's about, what it is, and it's really interested me. So you guys are going to see at the same time exactly what I'm going to see. So I'm going to spin the camera around and we'll go and take a look. One more thing I dare say before I'm trying something different today on the videos. I'm used to having the camera front facing when I'm obviously talking to it, but the quality, as I've noticed, is not the same on the front camera as it is on the back camera. So I want the video quality to be all the same quality. So I mean, I'm going to try my best to, because obviously I can't see myself now, I'm just looking at where I think the camera is obviously. But yeah, that being said, anyway, let's get to it, let's get back to it. We're going off track, so first of all, before we go any further, the obligatory bag of swag. So this is what I'm talking about. This is where I'm going to be camping tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my pack off, go down, have a look, drop my pack off, and then I'll go back up for my bag. Ooh, stingers. High up it looks like this is where people actually, oh dear, look at that. Oh dear. Let's hope I'm alone in here tonight. Missing the roof. Let's put some lights on. That's a bit silly, isn't it, having a fire in there? There's not exactly a chimney. When I ain't got the pack on, I'll have a explore in there. Well, at least we've got a skylight. Right, let's ditch the pack. So, I've got all the gear together. Let's go and have a look inside as promised. I've got my head torch on as well, so that'll help. This is as far as it goes. Not very exciting. Obviously that just goes through to, brings you back into there. No one's crawling through there. Nice spider webs. It's nice and cool in here. I did have the idea of keeping in here, putting my blue tarp down, putting my sleeping bag down, the mat inside the sleeping bag, you know the rest, but it just doesn't look the nicest. And if anything's going to pierce my new sleep pad, it's going to be the glass. Look, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth risking a brand new sleep pad. So yeah, again, look, broken glass. Obviously the kids been having fun here. So I did really and ah whether to bring my hammock tonight or whether to bring a tent, and I've got the underquilt, so obviously not been here before, so decided just in case I'm going to bring a hammock, and that'll give me, if I do use the hammock, chance to use the underquilt for the very first time and see how I get on with that. But yeah, it's not a very nice place to sleep in there, not with all the glass and stuff, so I did right by bringing a hammock. However, this is going to make a lovely backdrop for, you know, a place to camp. It's going to look really good when it gets dark. What I'll end up doing is having my lamp in there. Oh, strange sounding birds. Yeah, I'll end up having my lamp inside there. I'll probably get my chair in there. I reckon it'll be, yeah, a nice setting. But I've already found a place up there to put my hammock. Also, like the idiot that I am, I've got everything that I need. The only thing I've forgotten is my barbecue coals. I did plan to have a barbecue tonight and I've bought just the food to do so. Yeah, a bit annoyed with myself. Got the missus to drop me off because of the location, nowhere to park. That means I don't have to worry about how many beers I drink tonight, of course. Also, she's took the kids to the cinema tonight to watch the new Minions movie, so I can't even ask her to run me some barbecue coals up at the moment. So I think I'm going to have to try and do a wood grill, cook on the cinders on my barbecue, so it'll be a bit of a fire pit. When obviously the wood's burnt down into cinders, I'll try and cook my food on there. I ain't going to tell you what I'm having to eat yet. So I'm going to get the chair out and I'm not going to sit in there at the moment because it's nice out here, but if it rains, that is perfect. Yeah, so currently we've got the tarp up. This seemed to be the best location for the hammock, so I wanted to be in front of this. I think it makes a really good backdrop for the camp. The reason I haven't completely finished the tarp is I've now got the under blanket. So I'll have the sleeping bag just put over the top. Maybe just put my feet in it, but the rest of it will just be over the top of me. And that is now my hammock sleep setup complete. Currently just watching the sun go down. It looks really beautiful through the woods. It doesn't look as nice through the phone, but it really is beautiful. Obviously sat in the chair. Now time has got the better of me because I've been on the phone to my uncle for a few hours. Wasn't intended, or it was just one of those. I enjoyed talking to my uncle, and also there's some people come by, and it happened to be a family, and I've seen them come through here while I was on the phone. They sort of come through here. They're exploring. I don't think they've been here before, and I think they was a bit freaked out when they saw me stood up. I was actually stood here on my phone. When they got nearer and whatever, I think they realised, yeah, I'm camping here, and I spoke to them, and they went inside there with their phone torches. And I think to put them at ease, I asked them if they wanted to borrow my head torch so they can have a look inside. And I said, just do me a favour, don't run off with it, please. But they seemed really genuine people, and I ended up spending a lot of time talking to them. They asked me a lot of questions. They wanted to know about my channel, and yeah, really lovely people. And I've actually spoke to them about some places they can go and explore if they like urbex, all that sort of stuff. I am just randomly now panning the camera around just for, it's better than looking at my mug, I should imagine. So it's actually 9:30 now at night, and my missus, oh, she's so great. When I mentioned that I'd left my barbecue coals and also my eggs for my breakfast and also my skewer steel cables, you'll see what I mean soon. Or I've give the game away, and I've give the game away. Yeah, she's coming to bring me the things that I've forgotten, so how nice is that of her? Wow, at 9:30 as well, when she needs to be chilling out. I'm going to go and put the lamp inside that building. I'm going to have a look what it looks like when it's lit up from the outside. It'll be interesting. But for now, we're all set up and where I want to be. I've got tarp, hammock, under blanket. I've got the drip loops as reinforced into my mind by Chris. The drip loops that side, got to be careful because we're right on the edge here. You can see just the one, the other one's under the tarp, so if it rains it's going to drip off that. I am so glad I brought the hammock and tarp with me today. The more I think about having to lie on all that glass and rubbish in there, it's not good. So yeah, really pleased I brought the proper sleep setup. I mean, this is still setting the scene, right? I've watched the sun go down in the distance. It's a shame the time's getting on a bit though. That made me jump. I probably made the pigeons jump. Is there anything I can hang the lantern to? Let's have a look. I'll just have to stick it up there, won't I? Stick it down here on its brightest setting and see what it looks like from the outside. All lit up. Say hello, Tim. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. Probably a good job I didn't sleep in here then, ain't it? So as you can see, that's where I'm going to be sleeping. Just up there. And that's with the light on inside. I have stuff. Get some food on the go now. Oh yes. I'm absolutely gagging for a drink. I mean, I don't mean a alcoholic drink in particular, but I mean like I am thirsty as yeah. Get me another Stella. Save the IPAs. I always drink them first, don't I? Ooh. There's an owl up there somewhere. I can hear it, but I can't see it. It's been calling ever since it's got dark. I love owls. Yeah, so I didn't really talk much about the food earlier. I did keep it a bit under wraps. So tonight I want to get the barbecue on the go, and what I want to do is I actually want to do some chicken skewers with peppers, onions, and I've also got a nice king size beef burger to go on a, now wherever you come from, here we go again, batch, bun, roll, cob, barm, whatever it is, where regional, wherever it is, you know, meat between the bread, that sort of thing, some fried onions, and I've got some nice spicy cheese to go on top of that as well. So yeah, that's the plan. For breakfast I've got some bacon, I've got some eggs. Yeah, bacon and eggs. Yeah, I don't think I've got sausage. No, just bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs, and I've got a couple of them bread things that I just mentioned to go in there. That'll do me for breakfast. Yeah, I've noticed as well my complexion's looking really rough yet again. Yes, I suffer with my skin, and at the moment it's just yeah, not behaving very well. So I've refrained while I'm not at work from putting a razor on my face in the hope that it'd make my skin a bit better. But you know what, we're not here to watch people's skin, are we? Well, I hope not. We're here to watch an idiot outdoors do outdoor stuff. And saying that, I want to get the barbecue on the go. I'm getting hungry now. Get the barbecue on the go, and I think I might have a IPA. It's so quiet here, so when you do hear something, it does take you back a little bit. You sort of... Yeah, so I've set the table up. I've got myself my little chopping board that fits nicely in the back of my pack. I do want to get a smaller knife. I don't want to carry a knife around like that with me, but obviously I've got no choice at the minute. I do want to get something just slightly shorter than 3 inches, so it's a legal carry, non-locking knife. So I'm going to be cutting up some peppers, I'm going to be cutting up some onions. I've got some chicken to put on the skewers. Now I did look for some wooden skewers, I went to Lidl to get some stuff, and the other day I seen skewers in there, wooden ones. Today they were sold out, but I was lucky and these were in the reduced aisle. These are flexible barbecue stainless steel skewers, so I dropped on. I'm going to give them a try. But yeah, so basically got the barbecue and I get that going in a second. I've got the hot and spicy cheese and the burger. So yeah, you know, something a bit different, you know, put a bit of effort into making something nice to eat for a change. Them was those skewers. Look at the size of them. Ridiculous. Anyway, let's get to it. So I'm going to start with some what the instructions say. Not a fat lot. We've got ourselves some skewers. Freshly prepared by moi. And I think we'll have a beer. I'm going to cook those, and I'm going to get that burger on. And there's enough to have more. There's plenty of ingredients left, but I'm going to have some burger and onions. I'm going to have hot and spicy cheese. Winner. So what you would have loved, ouch, that looks got bitten then by something. Ooh, what you would have loved is the barbecue to be an absolute success. Well, quite frankly, it wasn't. I've had to pull it all off the skewers and make sure the chicken's cooked. I've been eating it as I've gone along. But yeah, I've still got the burger to go and the onions, so hopefully all is not lost. But yep. I don't want food poisoning, not from chicken anyway. I reckon it's about done. Well, I'd say it'd do now. Wasn't before. Vegetables getting burnt and chicken not cooked. Yeah, so I may have taken it off the skewers, but since I've done that, it has been delicious. I've pretty much been like eating it straight off the grill. A little hot, but yummy. Yeah, I'll put the rest of the chicken on, what's left. Bit of onion, bit of pepper. Excuse me for eating. And that burger's going on. This is delicious. A one-man feast. Get in. And the location, so quiet, so peaceful. Good little find. Well happy. Right, let's get the burger and the onions on the go. We'll get that into one of those with a couple of slices of the old hot and spicy. Ho, ho. Yeah, so we've got a nice flame grilled burger. Is flame grilled just an excuse for the fat dripping out of it that makes it ignite? Who knows? But as long as it's not turning it black. That's exactly what I'm saying. Fat drips out and woof, up it goes. Hence flame grilled. I'll take it away for a second. Oh, all that fat that's dripping out. Yep. When them flames are gone, I'll put it back on. See, there you go. Flame grilled equals fatty burger. I'll tell you what tastes good though. That little bit that fell off, very yummy. Yeah, that's done now. That is definitely done. Whack a slice or two of cheese on top and get it in one of those. Finally done. The cheese is all stuck together, so it was a job's worth. But I can deal with that. The rest of the chicken I've put on. Might have to take the grill off, put some more coal in and then put it back on, but if that's the case then so be it. But I want to get my laughing gear into this. Have some of this. Have some more of this. Have another one of them. Then I'm going to bed. I am literally about to slip over. No, I'm going to retire to bed. I'm all fed and watered and blinded by the light. But for definitely, yeah. I'm going to get some shut-eye. It is time to get into bed now. Yeah, so it's time to go to bed. Tonight I've actually got the under blanket underneath me and I've got the sleeping bag over the top of me. So I am going to be like toast. I shall see thee in the morning. Good night. Well, it's morning time. I've actually just been woken up by some people, actually with a dog. They're actually just sat chilling in the building, so I've come down here to film. They're alright, they said hello, had a bit of a chat and whatever. I'm just going to make a brew and I will be getting some breakfast on the go shortly. That tea colour is absolutely criminal. The first tea bag split. There wasn't quite enough water to fill the cup, so I put what water there was in there, boiled the kettle again, and then I slipped with the milk. Mint flavoured tea, can't beat it. Old bacon and eggs. Yeah, they are the worst eggs ever, yet again. No good pan, no good eggs, but it's edible. It'll do me. So I've had two groups of people walk through the camp. Not as a mind, I don't own the place. They've got as much right to be here as myself. It's just, yeah, I would have liked to have been here all on my own. They've gone now. They've been here a few hours. I've cooked breakfast and all sorts. Didn't do much filming while I was here because, you know, don't want to make things awkward for, you know. I had a lovely breakfast. Them eggs were really nice. They might have looked rubbish, but that was awesome up there, to be fair. I think the actual structure's done well to survive these trees growing out of it. Obviously, it's done some damage, as you can see. Oh, that's my kettle boiling. That is my kettle boiling. I can't actually comment on the underquilt because it's not really the weather where I'm getting cold at night, to be fair. In this weather I've got like a really light sleeping bag, and in the last few camps when I did get a bit chilly I just put my feet in the sleeping bag and I've got my down jacket on. But as I say, when the weather gets colder I'm sure I will really feel the benefit, but at the minute with just my legs in the sleeping bag it's been keeping me warm. Should it have gone really cold though, because sometimes it can do, I'll always use it now I've got it if I'm doing a hammock camp. But it's so simple, so simple. I've got a brew down there going cold. Yeah, it's nice to be alone again in here now. That's 3 different lots of people that have come through here while I've been camping. Oh, I've got something in the top of my brew. Cheers. Just the perfect drinking temperature. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not whipping the hammock down yet. I'm going to have a little lounge in the hammock for a bit. I ain't getting picked up for a while yet anyway, so yeah, I'm going to get most of my stuff packed up and then have a doss in the hammock. These are lazy days and they make me shine. Slowly getting there. Slowly. Oh, what's this? Oh, kettle on again. Yeah, what a shock. I don't like keep having to climb up there. It's a lovely day. It's not too hot and it's a lovely breeze. I don't like it sweltering hot, never have done. One of the worst things I hate about camping, I really hate about camping, is when you have to pack up and go. Yeah, that's the worst bit. As always, I could stay here all day and all night. Well, another all day and all night. Although it wouldn't be here, it would be somewhere out of sight because there's just too many people come through. But yeah, other than that, it's been a great little camp. You'd make a nice little spot if it was a bit more remote. I didn't realise actually how popular a spot it was, but as I say, still enjoyed it. I want to point something out. Now, yeah, a lot of people are mentioning, obviously, me recovering from the operation and stuff. I didn't really want to make a massive thing of it at all. I mentioned it because I was quite paranoid that I wasn't going to be able to do what I'm doing, the camping and stuff. I just thought it was going to have to take a little bit of a hiatus, and you know, people would be wondering where, you know, why I ain't camping and stuff. But I've shot myself doing the hammock camping. I think it's been a lot more easier to do than crawling in and out of a tent. Yeah, so yeah, that was the reason I kind of mentioned it, because as I said, wasn't expecting to be able to do these videos. So to do them and to be able to get out, it's been an absolute blessing. I probably would have like gone up the wall if I couldn't have got out doing this, if I'd have to just sit at home staring at 4 walls. As I said before, all them channels, I'm the kind of person, not very much on TV appeals to me. I don't even know why I've just walked up there. I walked up there for a reason. When I get to the bottom, that reason will come back to me. But yeah, thanks for the messages of concern and, you know, the well wishes. Appreciate that. I'm trying to think what I went up there for. I've got to bring that stuff down anyway. But I weren't going to do that with the camera in my hand. It'll come back to me. Yeah, something else I want to point out as well. People are saying to me, so you're a hammock convert now. Are you not going to be using the tent anymore? You're going to stick to... No, don't you worry yourselves. Have you seen some of the stupid places I do stealth camping? What use is a hammock going to be? Behind a wall or side of a building or whatever stupid place I decide to do a camp, you know? I mean, initially, when I came here, I hadn't been here before, I was going to sleep in there until I realised what a dump it was in there. And as I said last night, put me a sleep pad in there and it would have been goodbye with all the bits of broken glass. My OEX Traverse 5 sleep pad, I've been playing whack-a-mole with it. I've given up on it. Every time I thought I found the hole, which put it in the bath, bubbles coming up, dried it, marked it, glued it, put a patch over it, put glue over the patch. When it's dried, tested it, fixed, blown it up, left it in the bedroom, over sort of a bit blown up, overinflated slightly, so obviously gone up there a few hours later and it's drooping. So again, put it in the bath, found another hole, patched it. Each time I found a hole I thought, yep, this has got a bit, because it's a good mat. I didn't want to throw it away. It's got a R rating, a 4.7, so it's a 4-season pad, so in the bleakest of winter it'd be worth just carrying that. Might even be worth carrying that and my flux on a stealth if we've got minus temperatures. But yeah, I've given up on it. I think what's actually happened is when you roll it up and it's kept rolled, it's got stress. Stress has basically caused leaks in the where it folds, and that's where it seems to be. But every time I fix one, another one, it's like whack-a-mole, but the OEX matte version of the game. So I think that's going to end up in the bin. I still can't remember what I went up there for. Anyway, I'm running out of time because my missus is going to get me at 1 o'clock on the dot, and she phoned me earlier and asked me what do I want. It was a choice of tacos, fajitas and something else, and I've gone with tacos. Oh, tacos for Sunday dinner. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get packed up and then I've got no more reasons to climb up there like an idiot. All packed away now. That's my bag of rubbish. So everything that I had rubbish wise. Let's have a look up here. Yep, got everything. Left nothing behind. Excuse me. That is the final time I am going to ascend this mound. Been a fantastic little spot, other than the there are locals walking through and stuff, but as I say, they've got as much right to be here as myself. I had a chat to some of them. No one was hostile or nothing like that, so I mean, it's a cracking little bit. It's a small woodland. I think it's a bit bigger than a spinney, I reckon. Then again, how big's a spinney? How long's a piece of string? I'm intrigued to know where that way goes to, because that's the way they've all been coming through. I don't think there's many years left in it before it collapses, especially this side. I mean, that side, the edges are all coming apart through the tree roots. Anyway, I really do need to get out of here now, because at 1 PM my missus will be waiting for me at the rendezvous point. I don't want to keep her waiting, because she's been good enough to drop me off and pick me up, so I don't want to make her angry by having to sit around waiting. So on that note, please like, please subscribe, and you can always buy me a coffee if you really want to go the extra mile. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, keep it real, because I certainly always will be, and I'll see you lot on the next one. Bye bye.